to the paint. And the dunk by Bull.
Well, that didn't take long. You got to leave some guys back on the tip, or that's what'll happen.
Here's Butler. It's stolen by Olajuwon. Pass to Stojakovic. And that one is stuffed right through.
And don't sleep on Peja's leaping ability. More than capable on those finishes.
Three-pointer, Butler buries the long-range jumper.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Stojakovic with it. Butler covering. Here's Banchero. And finished off by Banchero.
When Banchero gets in tight, that's how he likes to finish. No layup for this big guy. He's all about the finish.
Shot's good by Butler. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Here's Banchero. And finished off by Banchero.
And how about Banchero showing some passion there, going in hard and finishing right at the rim.
Wembanyama outside. Crafty move. And Wembanyama throws it down.
And how about they don't waste any time matching that throwdown with one of their own.
Whoa! Unreal.
And once Banchero gets going, boy, it's hard to stop him. Given his size and speed, he's going to be a handful. Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Hakeem Olajuwon. That is his first foul of the game. And stolen by Bull. Pass to Banchero. Plays it in without an inch of room around him. Banchero's got 8 points.
And great attention to detail from Banchero on the play, making sure he's there to get the ball and send it back.
And Flag throws it down.
Great use of the bounce pass right there, setting up his teammate.
So great for Cooper Flag. Both of his parents were college basketball players.
Yeah, and I love that Cooper's mom calls him string baby. Though at this point, he's a powerful young man, and he also has a twin brother, Ace, who's got some talent as well. Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Pass to Kneppel. Good, and Butler gets the assist. 6 points for Kneppel.
So lethal off the catch. Kneppel is good at just finding space and then timing it quickly. Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Well, with that kind of success, I imagine they'll continue to be aggressive inside.
Looking just about unstoppable.
And finished off by Banchero.
And Banchero is putting it all together, capable of scoring from all three levels.
And Butler throws it down hard.
All right, rookie, we see you. Cooper Flag put on a show with that one.
And again, it's Paolo Banchero. He's got 14.
Awesome job cutting inside there and capitalizing.
Kneppel with the bucket.
And from three-point range, guys, he has hit the ground running. What a first quarter.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Banchero. And finished off by Banchero.
And that's just some good old-fashioned bully ball from Banchero. Just a physical force.
Albuquerque shooting their first free throws of the game. And he knocks down the first one.
And you know, with some players, it's more than just the numbers. He provides things for this team that don't always show up in a stat sheet. A top 5 pick in the draft, Kneppel is a polished rookie. Can play either guard spot. I love his future.
And finished off by Banchero.
So far, both teams scorching the nets. You gotta love it.
Yeah, both ways. We're seeing a nice rhythm offensively. Now let's see which team can come up with some stops.
And that concludes a back-and-forth, high-scoring first quarter.
24.
again, if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Albuquerque.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
And they've been very aggressive, attacking gaps off the dribble, getting to the rim and showing a lot of aggressiveness with a live dribble.
I mean, he makes plays like that in his sleep. The game is just far too easy.
Here's Jokic. Solid as a rock from 20 feet away.
A focal point of this offense. Jokic is comfortable handling the bulk of the scoring load on this team.
In stride, Jokic caps off the break. 6 changes of the lead here.
And both teams still kind of feeling their way through this game.
They retain possession. Here's O'Neal. Goes back up. Rebound by Young.
Defense did just enough to force that miss. I really expected him to get 2 there.
And thanks for tuning in this Wednesday. 2K Sports presents the NBA. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy.
Here we go.
Olajuwon, right side. Kicks it out to Banchero. Back to Bowl. Takes a 3. Drops in the tray.
Great decision there. Move the ball out and find the open shooter.
So Stan, in terms of emerging young stars, Banchero is very high on that list.
Well, he sure is, Kevin, because he can create shots for himself and his teammates. And as we've already seen in his early years, this guy is at his best in the playoffs, and that's a trait you're always looking for.
Now, here is Olajuwon. Gasol pulls it in.
Well, that wasn't a bad shot. Defense playing a little loose there. Sometimes it just doesn't go in.
Here's Bowl. Driving to the basket.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
To Stan, multiple defensive selections for Bam Adebayo.
Well, look, Kevin, Bam Adebayo has 3 key things for a defender, all right? He is smart, he is tough, and he is very, very versatile. He can guard virtually everyone on the floor at a given time. I mean, what can you do about that? With Towns moving at full speed, no one wants to try and cut him off. Putting that pass right in his stride, didn't have to slow up, and was able to complete the play.
Here's Ball, and Ball slams it in.
And Ball is more athletic than giving credit. He's got surprising pop off the floor.
Well, that's a smart play, taking advantage of the mismatch in close.
Now, here's Ball. There's the drive. Then jammed down as he goes right over Paolo Banchero.
Aggressive slash right there by Ball, showing no fear attacking the rim.
Pass to Olajuwon. Back to Bowl. Picked by Olajuwon. 5 to shoot. Stojakovic with the three. A three-pointer is right on target.
And there's that dead-eye shooting of Stojakovic, especially potent from outside the arc.
The drive-by ball. And Ball slams it in.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
Oh, big finish, emphatic.
He hangs on the rim just for good measure. And Butler, here we go. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
Well, this is where Butler is elite. The ability to score the ball going downhill.
Malone, left side. Inside. Olajuwon. Good, and the assist goes to Malone.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
And Ball slams it in.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
Well, you expect there to be peaks and valleys, but you've got some excellent scores on both sides.
And so, both teams trading buckets as we end the first quarter. The Lakers. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
In that first period, they showed a willingness to make the extra pass.
Yeah, it's the kind of offense every coach loves to see. Selfless and smart.
And Brunson recognizes how to execute inside. The D must be more physical with it.
Second round pick back in 2018. Stardom wasn't expected for Jalen Brunson, but he's always been a winner.
You look at his physical attributes, nothing jumps out at you, but it's all between the ears with him. The skill, the footwork, the vision, that's what makes him elite.
And the dunk by Brunson.
How about the hops from Brunson, scaring the rim a little bit there.
And here's Jokic outside. Rebound, Brooklyn. Kicks it out to Olajuwon. This one for three. Jokic, big man with the triple.
That's a great job by Jokic. Surveying the floor, and then he just stops and pops.
On the wing, Thompson. Picked by Olajuwon. Brooklyn needs to get off a shot here. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation.
Team ball.
Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Jokic, that's a two-pointer. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Jokic has got 5 points now this quarter.
Yeah, it doesn't matter where he is on the court. Jokic's jumper is extremely effective.
What a player. His attitude and confidence, infectious.
Brooklyn shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night. And both free throws good for Brunson.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Picked by Yao. Holmgren outside. From the arc. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And with that threat of the outside jumper, Holmgren generates space for this offense.
Here's Jokic. 5 points in the game. Picked by Yao. Three-pointer. Connects from three-point range. Yao's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
He flashes his touch from deep there.
Pick by Olajuwon. And the dunk by Brunson.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. Timeout. And Phil Jackson wants a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Now about 3 minutes gone in this second quarter of basketball. Ball feeling it out a bit.
Out of bounds. The ball goes to the away team.
.56 seconds left in the second quarter. Here's Yao. And finished off by Yao.
They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing.
Here's Ball, and he uses the glass on the layup. Ball's got 10.
And what focus through the finish there. Ball may be young, but nothing seems to rattle.
And finished off by Yao.
Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound.
I mean, come on. That's a shot you expect him to make.
And finished off by Yao.
Now check out Yao doing big man things. I mean, this guy's size makes those openings easy picking.
Suffocating defense to keep the layup from falling.
Now here's Holmgren from the arc.
That's the end of the
And that does it for the first half of play. The Los Angeles Lakers, they lead by 11. They'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Outside, Ball. Good looking screen by Gasol. Gasol on the wing. Now Ball. Picked by Olajuwon. Releases. Ball can't hit. Brooklyn trails by 11. Outside, Ball. And Brooklyn